Hi, my name is Mariana. I am a registered nurse working in Chicago on a postpartum and high-risk antepartum floor. I was a student in John Reyes' 2012 CNA class. I feel like his class pushed me to pursue a career in nursing because as a senior I was kind of undecided with what I wanted to do. I wasn't really even sure if I wanted to work in healthcare. And then after having such a positive and fulfilling experience in his class, I decided to follow my next steps and study nursing through college. I enjoyed learning the hands-on experience. I loved going to clinicals, and I really realized that healthcare, particularly nursing, was where I wanted to be. I feel that his class was what really influenced me and had the biggest influence on me going into my freshman year of college, deciding what I wanted to study and major in, and eventually pushed me to become a nurse where I am today.
Hello, my name is Lovepreet Kaur, and I'm a former student of Mr. Reyes's. I just wanted to take a moment to reflect on what an amazing educator he was to my class. In 2012, Mr. Reyes inaugurated the first CNA class in Conant High School. He had the courage to step into a role that had never been filled before, and he absolutely crushed it. For many of us, that CNA class was our first introduction into the medical field. His patience, diligence, and motivation are what kept us going and ignited a passion for medicine. Thanks to Mr. Reyes, I obtained my CNA license by the end of high school, which allowed me to gain firsthand experience in the medical field by the time I got to college. Today, I wear this white coat with honor as a second-year medical student at Western University and this officer's crest as an ensign in the U.S. Navy. I would not be where I am today if it weren't for that fateful year I had the opportunity to be a student of Mr. Reyes's. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Miller. I'm a registered nurse at Aurora St. Luke's Medical Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, working in medical respiratory ICU. I was a part of Mr. Reyes's 2011-2012 CNA class at Conant High School. I was actually part of his first class, and I have to admit that he has been invaluable in my nursing career. He was the first instructor I ever had to kind of kick off my nursing career and helping me become a CNA. He taught us in such innovative ways and made learning and nursing interactive and fun, and definitely went above and beyond what was required of our course. He taught us as CNA students nursing qualities and what goes into becoming a good nurse, so that by the time we went into nursing school, we had a good foundation and knew how to interact with patients and take care of difficult situations that someone who may not have gone through a class such as his would have. So I definitely have to say that Mr. Reyes has been the cornerstone of my nursing career, and I think he's one of the greatest instructors I've ever had.
Hi, my name is Samantha. I was one of Mr. Reyes' 2012 CNA class, his first class at Conant. I am now a registered nurse at Swedish American in Rockford in their heart hospital. Mr. Reyes has been one of the most influential people that I ever had in healthcare. He, a lot of us, we were all kind of on the fence of if we really wanted to go into healthcare, if nursing really was for us, like what nursing entailed, and he showed us the way. He showed us how great healthcare could be, the relationships you could have with your patients, and the ways he came into class and he taught. It was amazing. He would incorporate things that our generation would have. He would come up with memes, and he would make us, that's how we would learn and how we would remember it. And I can honestly say, out of all the teachers I had, Mr. Reyes is one that I still keep in contact with. I would never, ever forget about him. And he honestly changed my life for the better, and I could not thank him anymore for showing me how great nursing can be and how life-changing nursing can be.
Hello, my name is Priya, and 5 years ago during my senior year of high school, I registered for a CNA course that was being offered at my high school for the first time, and I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to experience something healthcare related before entering into college, and at that time I didn't even know what career I wanted to pursue. The teacher that taught that class was Mr. Reyes, and he ended up helping me find the most perfect career that suited all of my strengths and interests. And currently I'm working towards my doctorate in occupational therapy, and I'm still thankful because of him. I'm working towards something that I love, and that is something that he wished all of his students to do. The way that he taught was with so much passion and knowledge about the human body that it constantly inspired me to learn as much as I could from him every single day. And his ability to connect with his students and take interest in their lives was so unique because I felt that I was cared for in his class. And little did I know that 5 years later, Mr. Reyes would be the inspiration that led me to where I am now. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex Cobo. I've been an emergency room trauma nurse at President St. Joseph's Hospital for a year and a half. I was very fortunate enough to be a part of Mr. Ray's CNA class that graduated in 2012. Up until I had Mr. Reyes as a teacher, I never took school too seriously. What stood out to me about Mr. Reyes is his teaching is his unique style to approach and teaching different styles in the classroom and clinical settings. He's dedicated, passionate, and brought out the interesting parts of nursing. He made me realize what an amazing career that nursing could be. With the help and knowledge I gained from Mr. Reyes, I graduated top of my class in 2016 from nursing school. With the skill set I've gained through Mr. Reyes, I continue to apply it and succeed in everyday life. Which is why I wouldn't have had anyone else pin me in my graduation ceremony. I definitely owe it to Mr. Reyes to where I am today by giving me a strong foundation of skills and a unique style of teaching that only he could have provided.